So, we don't need to tell you that home prices here in the county are high compared to the rest of the nation, but it appears the local market is leveling off.
Maybe you are thinking of buying, but you've been waiting on the sidelines for the right time. Maybe you're a seller this morning thinking to yourself, is now the time? We're joined by Mike Litton. He's a local real estate expert and a radio host. Mike, good morning. Thanks for being here again.
Good morning, guys. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. There are many things that go into buying, selling. I think the most important thing is timing. It's everything, right? Who's in a better position right now, buyers or sellers?
Well, it depends upon where it's really localized. So like there are micro economies inside San Diego County. Really, sellers have an advantage when it comes to if their property's priced correctly. Buyers right now, it's starting to level off and buyers are starting to have more power. So it's kind of even across the county as an average, I would say. But it depends upon where you're looking. If inventory is higher and there are several homes that are priced that are not priced competitively, then buyers have an advantage.
Yeah, they do. Well, what advice would you give to maybe a first-time home buyer out there? Maybe just someone who's looking, they want to expand their family and they want to move up.
I would get pre-approved right now. I would call my lender today, get pre-approved.
Is that a common mistake that people go out and they don't get that pre-approval?
It's a huge mistake.
Really?
It's a huge mistake. First of all, they don't know what they qualify for. Second of all, we're dealing with a completely different lending environment.
I want that $5 million home in La Jolla. Oh, I can't buy that $5 million home?
And as a listing agent, if I receive an offer and it doesn't have a pre-approval, then I'm not taking it as seriously as I am the one that has the pre-approval. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people don't realize how incredibly important it is that they get pre-approved, and especially right now, there's a sense of urgency because the Federal Reserve is getting ready to stop what we call quantitative easing. They're going to stop buying $45 billion a month of mortgage-backed securities and U.S. Treasuries, and it terminates next week on the 29th, supposedly. If that happens, there's a finite number of bonds. If they stop buying bonds, bond prices are going to drop and yields are going to go up. It's an inverted relationship, which means the price of money or interest rates are going to follow those yields.
All right, long story short, when you're talking about a $500,000 home in San Diego, which is very average and common, an interest rate of 1/4 point even, it's a huge difference when you're talking about the life of a 30-year loan.
Absolutely.
How high do you see interest rates going then?
They could go, a lot of economists nationally are saying that fair market interest rates right now without quantitative easing are between 7 and 8% fixed for 30 years.
Ouch, compared to where they're at now, which is what, 4 to 5?
Exactly, and imagine, right around 4 or 4.5. Yeah. Imagine every 1/4% to the rate that interest rates go up, there are over 23,000 San Diegans that cannot qualify anymore to buy.
Wow. All right, so let's look into your crystal ball. Where do you see the market going within the next 6 months to a year?
If quantitative easing is actually terminated next week, I see a major run. I see a couple of months of major activity because people are going to try to get in while they can kind of thing, before interest rates really go too high.
Right.
I see a major run, but then I see it cooling off.
So you're saying if you are thinking right now, lock the interest rate right now, do it, it's a no-brainer.
If you're a seller, sell your house now, right now. If you're a buyer, lock your loan now. Call your lender, lock your loan.
Okay. Well, let's talk about all the foreclosures that we had on the market. Real roller coaster since obviously 2008 when the market dipped. What happened to all those homes? Are there still
shadow inventory?
Yeah, how about short sales? Are there really good screaming deals out there still for people that maybe have that, the ability to get into a short sale?
Well, there are short sales out there. And in fact, I was just sitting with one of my agents in my office in Escondido yesterday, and she was indicating that we're seeing more short sales than we did even 6 months ago. The challenge is the lenders are not negotiating on these short sales the way they used to. Lenders before were trying to get out of these short sales. They were trying to do anything they could do to move these properties.
They're not in the real estate business.
Now they're sticking to their guns, and they're making real estate professionals and the real estate market come to them. So it's a different playing field now.
All right, Mike. As always, thanks so much for your insight this morning.
Great to see
I'll put the
you
information on the screen. If anybody wants to contact you, you can go to MikeLittonRealEstate.com, or you can call Mike 760-291-1277. He's got all the 411 on everything that you might need. Mike, is always great speaking with you, and great to have you on the show this morning.
Great to see you guys. Thanks again.
No problem.